This is the KUSI News at 5.
Welcome back to the KUSI News at 5. I'm Alan Dunn.
I'm Sandra Moss. Thank you for joining us.
The city of San Diego and the county are joining forces in an effort to keep the Chargers from moving to L.A. County Supervisor Ron Roberts was on Good Morning San Diego today to talk about the work that's being done right now.
The advisory board will come up with a series of things that they think should be part of the solution, but ultimately the city, and with the assistance of the county, are going to have to sit down and figure out what does this look like? What can we do to attempt to keep the Chargers here? And I say attempt. Yeah. We've got a lot of negotiating that's going to happen.
The Stadium Task Force is expected to announce its financing plan by May 20th.
City and county leaders are also expected to spend up to $500,000 on experts and consultants to fine-tune the task force's proposal. Joining
us now to talk about the city and county's partnership is KUSI contributor and 1170 AM radio host Mark Larson. Mark, thanks for being with us.
Good to be back, and the beat goes on here, doesn't it? And everybody's excited about baseball, and every day that goes by, I think the fan fatigue could be a play. Here's what I'm hearing from...
I think that's a factor, too.
Some of my sources inside and outside are saying that if you took a poll right now, the task force, I mean an honest poll, you'd probably find about half of them go, yep, we got a shot, it's going to be great. The other half may say, I think we're in the #2 position now, and that's not the best place for negotiation. Right. We'll be meeting with the NFL representatives in the next couple of weeks, and when that comes together, the big question will be, is that a let's keep on negotiating, or does it save face for the NFL to have them come out and say, we tried, it was nice, they're nice people, but here's where we're going. And that's a distinct possibility, too.
And really the biggest power player in all of this, Mark, is the NFL, right? I mean, they're going to commission all of these studies between all the three teams, and really, they're going to come out the way the NFL wants them to come out.
Yeah, they are. And a lot of the polls out of Los Angeles are showing that Los Angeles fans aren't big on the Chargers, they're bigger on the Rams or the Raiders. There's other drama, like if Kroenke moved the Rams to Los Angeles, then he would want to have things set for the Rams for a while before the Chargers come into play too. There's a lot of different dynamics in this.
You know, they're saying that it's going to cost upwards of $1 billion for a new facility. I mean, and they're bringing in an investment banker. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer. That should have been right out of the gate.
Well, and now they're saying we'll try to get it done by the by the 20th of May, but it could be that's got to happen a lot faster than anybody wants right now. The question is, how much will the county do? They're not going to do a bridge loan to the nature of here's $1 billion. That's not going to happen. Maybe it's a couple $100 million. It's still a lot of money, but a lot of moving parts here. And the other word that I'm hearing is that, again, Dean Spanos has not been seen, other than his meeting with Kevin Faulkner. It's been all Fabiani all the time. Right. And there's one place where you do, even though there's some disunity in terms of, there's unity, but there's the two different views of the outcome on the task force. I think if you polled them all individually, you'd find they're not real fond of Mr. Fabiani, despite the fact that he's charming on television.
So. It's interesting what Jerry Jones said. He just today, I believe, came out and said that he believes that Kroenke will prevail and will have a stadium in Inglewood, and he could envision the San Diego Chargers leasing that stadium under Kroenke and maybe sharing it with the Rams someday.
And again, that could be that the years that the Rams have to build up the fan base, they become LA's team, and the Chargers could be the second team, kind of the also-ran, kind of like the Clippers used to be the Lakers before things turned around. So the Chargers have to factor all that in, but the big question, Sandra, is still, where's the corporate base? What's it look like? You'll talk to some people that say even if the stadium was built here, everything works great, at some point the team will have to move economically.
The money is in L.A.
Because the money's there.
The corporate money is in Los Angeles.
The millions of people are there. We kind of like it that way with our buffer zone, but this is when it doesn't work as well for the San Diego.
Here's the other thing that kind of plays into all this, too. Dean Spanos has been adamant about a downtown location. Unless, we're hearing kind of now rumors, unless there is a mega facility at Qualcomm, at the Qualcomm site. And a mega facility would probably require a 2/3 vote. That's not going to happen either. So that could be the nail in the coffin right there.
And the city, I understand it, but kind of put us in the box of we're not going to have any tax increase. That limits a lot of things. It also means you can't really raise the TOT, transit occupancy tax, and that is opportunity time for visitors. It's directly connected to tourism. Kind of in a box over that. So we shall see what we shall see. But again, it's baseball time, and I tell you, the fans are. You hear from the fans that are saying, "Great, okay, this Padres are going to be hot. I'll worry about this later." It's starting to shift.
Put it on the back burner for some fans.
Fatigue, I think. Hearing about it day in and day out.
All right, thank you, Mark.
All right,
see you next time.